Alright, so I got these trays over the weekend while I was out of town. And they're well, not trays, but they're inserts for my little actual trays. I actually reached out to I reached out to iRAV3D over on Etsy because I had seen that they had made some already trays to begin with that had this, but it didn't really need what they already had made. I was thinking of an idea like, hey, can you just like put it in my pre-existing thing? And here we are. Here we are. They sent me a bunch of them. They have a little thing there. They actually sent me quite a bit. I was actually surprised. So they sent me some white ones, black ones. And they also sent me the normal size beads too. So that's pretty cool. I don't use the regular size beads too often, but I have to locate my normal size beads too. So that might be fun to play with down the line, because I've been thinking about doing normal size stuff again for some other things. But these are like my first thoughts. Like, they gave me a whole box worth, which is crazy. And I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I communicated with them. I gave them specs of these trays that I got. There's some organizers that you can find on Amazon. I have like multiple ones. I have like one that's like it's like what, 64, and then I have another one that's 12 like organizers. I just put my perler beads in here usually, and so normally it's just like this. You know, they're randomized and such, where I just grab and pick. And I haven't played with these just yet, but I know I've only thrown like these. And so the idea is that instead of it being completely random, whether the beads are standing up or facing down, there's a higher probability of the beads standing up. And so ideally, get a pegboard. So ideally, when I grab these, wow, actually that was pretty good. I can just like place these out. So this would help a lot for like doing outlines with black or white or lots of filler colors, which was my thought process. Because like I'll do like 6 or 7 or 8 designs, and I'm always kind of like flipping beads around, trying to hunt beads that are standing up normally. And this is so much better. And and they're pretty heavy too. So I was thinking about it earlier, after I got them in the mail, that like sometimes when I step away, I have cats, and like I'll have a partial design done. Like these are weighted a little bit. Like, actually they're heavier than I thought they'd be, and so it just helps, you know, keeps them on the board. So if one of my cats starts rolling around, they're not gonna just like this. That's like nothing. They'll just tip it over maybe. But this actually has a little bit more weight, so to it, and not too heavy, because I would probably take one of these with me on a plane or flight, so it doesn't add too much extra weight to my stuff. And plus, I usually stack a couple when I fly, and then there's like no interference whatsoever. Sometimes I'll put my tweezers in there too, so boom, no issue. So I like that. They're not too big or whatnot. Trying to drop them in, because I'll use plastic bags with colors that I bring with me. So the only thing I could think about is maybe I only use this for when I travel, for like solid colors, like my outlines, my outline colors when I travel. But like at home, like I might use more of these for more colors that I use often, like blues or white, reds, specific reds I use quite often for a lot of the retro colors. And no, I'm actually really impressed. We went back and forth a little bit with this, and like it does its job. Like, and I'm really happy that they were able to work with me and get these done, and then they sent me a few to play with. And then like even with these whites, not too bad right there. If I wanted to use this black tray too for the whites, might be help more visually wise. I think it works alright just fine. Either way, color wise. There might be some colors that might have issues, maybe clear beads, if you use a lot of clear beads. With the white, that the black might be better to use. But yeah, I'm actually really happy. I was actually really surprised. But I don't know, that's my thoughts. That's my like first and thoughts. Like I haven't like really got a chance to really play with them for a long period of time. But they threw these stickers in with too, so they're cute. They're fun. That's fun. But no, I've been following them for a while now, and I just shot them a message like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And they were totally on board. So I'm glad I was able to work with them. Again, this idea, you know, flew back and forth and between my eventing and then wherever they got on their board on their side. Like it looks like they've already by the time I got these sent to me, they stack on top of each other nicely. I just use my tweezers to pull it out. Maybe. Yeah. So, it looks like they already made some. You guys already made some people happy with these already. So I'm glad we're able to work something out. But yeah, you could probably cut that out, or I cut this out. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. No script or anything like that. Just initial thoughts. I'm just glad that these are like very like heavy. I actually really thought these would be like heavier. It's the first time really playing with or having any 3D thing modeled in my hand, especially like this. So I'm really impressed. So we'll see how, you know, next couple months of using these will go and fare. If I think about anything else I want a run into along the way, you know, besides, you know, trying to empty a tray worth of these, which I mean, that one wasn't too bad. Boom, like that. But ideally, these would just stay in regardless forever. So if these were to stay home in my organizer, then I would just that would just stay like that. Obviously, this is not dark gray, but if this was a tray of all white beads, that would just stay like that. I would just refill it as I go. So I'm really happy, really glad, and if I can find my normal beads, I like to see how they go. But I feel like they'd be the same way. So it's very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Really do. And thank you. Thank you.